Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. How you doing, brother Spiff?
Good morning, Coco. I'm doing good. How have you been?
Good, good. We survived 1 week. Here you go
Yep,
again. New weeks.
that's good.
Yes, thank you for coming back, everybody, and thank you for coming and checking on us. We're doing the regular weekly podcast, Coco and Spiff. We are talking about business, digital business we are running, or life, or any kind of topic we talking every week. And but let me before diving in the topic, let me introduce myself real quick. This is Coco from Virginia Beach, Virginia, United States. Um, Originally from Japan. I've been living in the United States like over 30 years now, and I used to own my nail shop for a long time, and now I'm a digital business owner and still working full time, but mainly I'm focused on this running my digital business, and I'm loving it. And I have a one grown up daughter who's living 3 hours away from me and same states of Virginia, and just once a while. But other than that, I'm really enjoying my daily basis, and looking forward to my excitement retire. That's me.
That's great.
Yes. How
That's
about
great.
you, Steph? Go ahead.
Yeah. Once again, good morning from South Korea. This is Spiff on. I'm reaching you here from the heart of Seoul, and like Coco, I'm a parent as well. I'm a father of three, and I am originally from Nigeria. On the daily here in South Korea, I run a business in the education industry, and on the online stage, I am also a partner with Coco in the digital business community. That's
Yeah.
where we met, and it has been an amazing one. We've been working and walking hand in hand, growing and inspiring each other. And we are also hopeful that what we bring you today will help you be inspired and help you grow with us.
Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As usual, yes, like brother said, we learning together, we growing together, we raise together. That's how we doing, this business community. It's kind of like sounds unique because it's not like, traditional business system like a competing each other. We are not like that. And, but, the whole, different business partner all around the world, but it meant to be. We met, all the way from South Korea, all the way from United States, and it's something, but it's been amazing all the time. So, but anyway, we talk about today. It's a really interesting, powerful topic we pick. So we'd like to talk about the power of manifestation. That's really sounds spiritual or anything, but it's not like a daily word we always talking about daily basis. But I think when it comes to the business, when I you know try to be successful life, I think it's really really important asset, I believe. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Do you want to go first, Spiff, or you want me to go first?
Well, I can just briefly introduce what manifestation is, and then you can take it up from there. Is
All
that
right.
okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. That's
Okay.
there's no
So
style.
just before we came on live, I had posted something regarding our topic today,
Hmm.
and it's just to give a brief introduction to the audience as to what manifestation will be and how we can go ahead to manifest. So I'll just read from what I posted and then I'll explain further.
Hmm.
Manifestation is the intentional alignment of thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with
Yeah.
clearly defined goals
Hmm.
to influence, attract, and create
Hmm.
desired outcomes in real life. It combines positive thinking with
Mm-hmm.
deliberate action,
Right.
transforming abstract desires into tangible results by sharpening focus, increasing motivation, and cultivating an abundance mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So, for me today, what I would like to share with the audience are a few principles behind the power of manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
It is important for us to understand that we can be who we want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they've always said many things we've heard over the years. Thoughts are powerful, words are powerful. You understand me? They've
Mm-hmm.
always said things like the people around you will influence you. A lot of things have been said when it comes to manifesting. You understand me? So, all of this we're going to bring together today to see how we can help our audience
Mm-hmm.
understand how, in their own circle, they can manifest what they want for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Coco.
Yes, yes. So, actually, it's really, that's what the manifestation, just why
Yeah.
that's why I said, manifestation, manifest. It's We don't use this word often daily basis when get up in a daily basis, but this is so that's why the word is so sounds so powerful.
Yeah.
Like you said, Spiff, it's it's how do you say? It's more like well, it's manifestation. First of all, it's not like wishing or hoping or waiting for. It's not like this. You have to use your own power, the universe to magically deliver, yes, but you have to be the magnet yourself first.
Mm.
So to become the magnet yourself is you have to shift in your mindset. You have to visualize what you want, what your success, what are you gonna be, where are you gonna go, you know, all the things you have to input in your brain too. you know this is really powerful. And before we start this live, we always chit chat, the how you doing, how would you like, how would you be, we
Yeah.
always like, the brother sister talking. But anyway, yeah, the reason why I picked this topic is also, like I told him, I joined one of those, like a leadership, a cruise, uh the vacation. Well, it's not a vacation. Well, it is vacation to me, but yes, I attended the leadership group cruise. I attended. I was so thankful and fortunate to join that. It just brought my mind. Of course, I never been on a cruise anyway, so that was kind of like a vacation part. I was so happy, and then I had a good time. But besides that, when I attended the session for the leadership session, it brought my mind, and this is exactly what they talking about. Manifestation, and it's not waiting. It's not like a waiting from outside or anything. No, you have to change. You have to change your mindset. You have to change the way you see the world, the way you see, the way you act, or the way you talk to yourself. You change from inside of you. Then the manifestation is work. These things or people, or maybe relationship, or maybe money, or whatever you know design in your brain, it comes to you. That's how powerful your uh descript he described about a manifestation. So that's what they talking about, and it also goes to the leadership too. How the uh, what kind of material you need to be a leader, all the things. So this is all about successful. And success is not only making good money, or be the rich and famous. It's not like this. It's all in your brain. That's the from the start from you
Yeah.
know and because wherever you realize it or not, we are always manifesting. You just didn't know.
Mhm.
We just didn't know. Through our thought, our
Mhm.
habit, and then
Mhm.
story we tell the other or myself too, every day. For example, okay, if you think, oh no, it's not going to be happen to me. Oh no, no, it's too much for me. Once you think in your brain, it's not going to happen. The manifestation, it doesn't come to you. You know, that's how the mentalities you're supposed to have to be a
Mhm.
success. So, the moment you change the story in your side, you changed your direction. That's what the manifestation, the beginning. So they start with clarity and knowing what you want. So before you until before you set up your vision and direction, you have to be clear in your side, inside of you first. You clear it up, then you figure what you want, where you want to go, what do you want to do, like a peace and freedom and time and a purpose, whatever you set in your brain. Then
Mhm.
clean and change direction, change your thought, change your uh of course mindset too, but change your the way you talking, the way you see the other. And then also, this is also we talking about the spiff. We have to have the certain people surrounded, let the people surrounded
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
because we are people, we are not robot. So we are
Mhm.
always affecting from the outside, from the people, from, for example, you. So, these kind of things, you know so, but that's all up to you. You have
Mhm.
a choice. So manifesting at the beginning of the get manifestation is, you have to think in your way. You have to learn how to talk to yourself too. Mm-mm. Well, let me try, or I can do it. You know,
Mm.
you have to convince yourself first. That's what
Mm.
I mean. There's a tons of the good stuff, and then I take a whole bunch of notes. Yes,
Notes.
I
Yeah.
didn't memorize each things, but this is how powerful of manifestation I learn.
Right.
And it's and then of course it comes we can use this skill to the business, to the even the simple life too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, avoiding the negativity and stuff like that. It's all big or small or everything. It's around in your life.
Mm.
Yes. So that's it's really really amazing. Open my eyes. Yeah, that's what I learned. And but I think when I talk about that stuff, of course this is how I feel and how I digesting from the session, from the leadership lecture, and in all the manifesting skill.
Yeah.
But when I say that, what did you think? How did you feel about
Well,
that?
from what you said,
Uh huh.
it made me understand that okay, let me step back a bit.
Uh huh.
When you initially started talking, so that I don't want our audience to have the wrong idea.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Although when Coco started speaking and when she initially explained what it is like to manifest, she
Mm-hmm.
used the word that it could magically happen. But yes, she's saying it could happen in amazing ways
Mm-hmm.
beyond what you expect. We are not saying manifestation is magic. It's not magic.
No.
Manifestation is neurological. You
Yes.
understand me?
That's the word.
Manifestation is neurological.
That's the
It
word.
is based on actual research
Yes.
whereby
Mm-hmm.
if you can see it in your mind's eye,
Yes.
if you can observe it in
Mm-hmm.
you,
Yes.
and then you be the person that can create that life that you have envisioned and seen,
Mm-hmm.
then you start acting in
Mm-hmm.
accordance with what you want to be.
Yes.
You see, it's interesting that as a Bible believing Christian and any other faith you may have, one funny thing is this: every part of the world, people have always known that manifestation
Mm-hmm.
is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And even there in the Bible or in any other text, you will see where they always refer to the fact that if you can say it,
Mm-hmm.
and many fathers of old, many people in history, you will see that they always talk about envisioning it. Some talk about writing it down. And today, it has been proven that if you can actually write down those goals, write down those things you want to manifest, and you keep them in your mind consistently, it will come up. It
Mm.
will happen.
Yes.
Manifestation is not magic. And
No.
manifestation, I'm sorry to say this, I'm sorry to say to the audience, I'm not implying anyone is lazy, but manifestation is not for the lazy. Because when you want to manifest,
Mm-hmm.
as you envision, you don't fold your hands for the visions to come up. You
No.
do what you ought to do. You have to be diligent. You have to be consistent. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be tenacious. And then you still you start seeing the changes. You start seeing things happening. So
Yes.
the power of manifestation has proven techniques, and
Mm-hmm.
one of them is visualization, as I said. The
Yes.
other one is positive affirmation,
Mm-hmm.
and another is gratitude.
Yes.
Being grateful for where you are,
Mm-hmm.
being grateful for who you are becoming, being grateful for where you are going.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
again, you will have to do the work. It
Yes.
could be big work, it could be little work, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Whatever it takes. According to one of my big online mentors, I
Mm.
won't call his name, but he always says, it takes what it takes.
Yes.
If it takes you, if it takes you an all-night study, go study all night.
Yep.
If it takes you 1 minute of meditation, go meditate.
Yes.
Whatever it takes, it takes. That's
Yes.
why I said earlier, manifestation is not for the lazy.
No.
Manifestation is not for the idle. You
No.
don't just imagine it, you act upon it. As an educator, for example,
Mm-hmm.
I will not expect my student to say, oh, this instructor Spiff likes me. He's gonna favor me. I'm gonna manifest him favoring me. But then they go home, they fold their hands, they don't want to make any effort in the classroom, they don't want to do anything. No, 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 no. We don't do that.
Yeah.
We see results based on not just manifestation but also action. That's why, pardon me if I'm preaching, but that's why the Bible says faith without work is
Yes.
dead faith.
Yes.
If you have that faith that, okay, I will be a good student,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pick up your pen, pick up your books, do some studying, and it will happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you don't study, nothing happens. That's why we came back to the point that manifestation is not magic. It
No.
could happen magically because the results you get
Right.
could be way beyond what you expect. It would
Yes.
be amazing.
Yep.
But please don't confuse what we said. It's
Mm-hmm.
not magic. It's
Yes.
magical, but
It's,
it's not magic.
it's
Thank you, Coco.
Yeah, exactly, Spiff. Yes. And by the way, before I forgot, thank you, Molly. The audience watching, and then she agree with us because we truly have to surround ourselves with like-minded people if we want to change our lives. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. We surrounded the same mind, like mind people. And we usually say, well, because of now negativity, the positive people, and that's what it is. But it's also the manifestation. Yes, like Steve said, manifestation is not asking or asking more. We want more. No, it's not, because that's why I say it's not a magic. It's happened. Whatever, you wishing, you hoping,
Yeah.
like a wishing wand, woo, like a fairy tale. No, it's not like that. That's not what we're talking about. It was
Mhm.
about more like believing
Yep.
you deserve, if you deserve more, yes, but you have to ready yourself too. You have to ready for the, mentally or physically or capability. You have to polish yourself to accept the manifestation. That's
Mhm.
what when the manifestation happen. It's not magically. It's not a magic. Yes, that's really good explanation, because it's different meaning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we have to work on it. That's why we got the manifestation happen. So it, that's when the things shift. So it's not overnight, just like a business. That's why
Mhm.
we love to talk about these kind of topics, because
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
related to the business, right? Yeah.
You know, you're totally right. You're totally right because sometimes people see us in this business
Hmm.
and they see us laughing, smiling, and pardon me to say, sometimes they say looking unserious, but they say they are doing serious business. Yes, we we are doing we we are doing we are doing businesses that
Yes.
are in the billions of dollars. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm trying to say we are doing serious business. But the
Hmm.
point is this: we also are living life, and this is where we are bringing the balance.
Hmm.
We want our lives to be our priority
Hmm.
and fit the business into it. We don't want to be in the rat race of life where our life is channeled by a business or a job.
Right.
And for us to do this, we recreate
Hmm.
the kind of mindset we have so that we can flow with the energy we want. You
Hmm.
see, coming back to this issue of manifestation,
Hmm.
and just to give you some of the benefits, it would sharpen your focus and your mental clarity when you
Hmm.
start doing it. You
Yes.
will see yourself being more fine tuned mentally.
Hmm.
Second, it will improve your attitude and your emotional resilience.
Hmm.
It will also give you confidence when you make certain decisions.
Hmm.
Do you think it was easy for me
No.
coming from a brick and mortar education system into a digital platform where I had never had anything to do with social media or
Yep.
whatever else? No, no, no. Of course, I used the computer before I joined the system, but
Hmm.
I was never on social media. I was never into anything. Sometimes until tomorrow, I still check. Okay, if I want to do this on Instagram, what do I do? If I want to do this on TikTok, how do I do? Yes, I'm not saying we are perfect in those things, but the functionality of it to use for the business, we are well trained in
Yes.
those, and we are becoming digital entrepreneurs. I
Yes.
use the word we are becoming because every day we are going higher and higher, learning and learning. And
Yes.
as we all know, these platforms, they tweak this today, they change that tomorrow. We keep learning, we keep growing. It's not easy for anyone out there to have a mindset of constantly learning, constantly growing, constantly evolving. But it starts with having the right vision of your
Yes.
life, having the right focus, because we want to be
Yes.
people who learn and grow.
Yes.
And better still, we want to be people
Hmm.
who learn and earn. That's why they say your earning, your earning is centered on how well you can learn.
Yep.
And please let us add not just the learning, but also implementing what you
Hmm.
learn. Then you can have whatever you want. Some people call this the be, do, have principle. Yes, you be who you want to be, you do what you have to do, and then
Yes.
you can have what you
Hmm.
want to have. It's not easy, we are not saying, but it's simple. And the earlier you start, the quicker you get to your destination. That's why
Exactly.
we've been ringing the bell. We've been ringing the bell. Stop staying on the sideline. Every day as we speak to you, people are losing jobs to
Yeah.
AI systems.
Hmm.
People are losing jobs to robotic systems. People
Yep.
are losing jobs to automated systems.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm an educator today. I don't know if tomorrow they'll say, oh, we have a robot teacher or we have a robot instructor. I don't know. I don't know. You never know.
You never
That's
know.
why we are building. Yeah, that's why
You
we are
never know.
building a back end system,
Yep.
a kind of a support system, so that if something falls here, we pick up the other way.
Yep.
My mom always told us, never put all your eggs in one basket. Never, never. And
Oh.
even though I work as an educator, or I run education businesses,
Mm-hmm.
I do not put my eggs in one basket. No. I was telling a friend the other day who was asking me, he's from Australia. If
Mm-hmm.
he's watching this, he knows himself. Uh, I was telling him, you know what? You cannot stay on one income. It's
Mm-hmm.
not possible. Actually, I told him this almost 20 years ago. We've known for a very long time. And then he told me recently that, Spiff, you know what? Now, these days in my life, I remember what you told me a long time ago, that
Mm-hmm.
one cannot live on a single income. And I
Yep.
told him, yes, it's not possible, because the way life is today, a single income could disappear. Then what happens?
Yep.
What happens?
Yep.
So build a support system for your
Yes.
future.
Yes.
Build a support system.
Mm-hmm.
Coco, please.
Yes. So it's really funny. It's just a coincidence because I had another live today, and that's what we're talking about. Simple income sources versus multiple income sources, and this is exactly what's happened. And that's what I said too. Especially this today's society, you never know. And then especially, I think every single people, whole world realized that after pandemic, after COVID hit the whole world, everybody, most grown up adult people realize that, because one income, or maybe, when you marry, your wife and husband, they both met, the job, but this is not enough. You never know. You don't know about it next week. You don't even know
That's
next
true.
month, next year. So that's why, like you said, Spiff, prepare. We
Hmm.
cannot predict it. We cannot. The life is not always as you want, but you can change the destiny, you can change that the life or what's happened, but you can prepare yourself. You can be more smart your side, yourself, and prepare. That's all we can do. And that's why we keep encouraging the people, the multiple income source. And that's how we do, because like us, I'm still working a full time, and you working, the full time, you're educator,
Yeah,
and then we both, running the digital business, which is kind of like, a be honest with you, I'm really enjoying, the running this business and talking to people.
absolutely.
Yes, and
Absolutely.
in the business, and that's how I met you, Steph. So I'm really thankful, and
It's been a big blessing, my sister. It's been a big blessing.
yes, and
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love to talking. And then back a little earlier, because we surrounded the right people,
Hmm.
like-minded people, positive people, whoever you want to be, you want to go. So I have to say thank you, Spiff. You are really inspired every week, and we know we just stimulate each other. And thank you very much being a partner. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you too, Coco. I really appreciate you, because doing this with you has brought up a different kind of energy. You
Yes.
understand me? And it's not it's this is to prove to the audience that we are not just here to talk. We're
Mhm.
here to live what we tell you. What we are telling you is what we have experienced.
Yes.
That's why we can confidently talk about it, because
Mhm.
based on our experiences, we know the right things to share with you that will
Mhm.
help you
Yes.
if and when you decide to pick up your own what's it called, your own mantle, and
Yes.
take the lead in your life, because you have to lead your life.
Yes.
There is no other way. You
Mhm.
have to lead your life.
Yep.
And in leading your life, it's important not only to have the mindset
Mhm.
of the whole manifestation thing, it's also very important to be around the right people, to have
Yes.
the right system, to
Mhm.
have the right support,
Mhm.
and then you can be who you want to be. You
Yes.
can do what you need to do. And of course, you can have what you want to have.
Mhm.
It all starts with you.
Yes. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So I think we had a really good conversation today, didn't we?
Amazing.
Love that.
Amazing, Coco. As
Yes.
usual. Amazing.
I hope everybody enjoying our conversation too. And if it's resonate, uh, our story, we can you can reach us anytime. There's a website here and his website there, and
Yeah,
or maybe, you
right
can
there.
drop a comment on Facebook or anywhere. But the people who watching, thank you very much, and we'll be back next week. So until next week, have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coco. See
Thank
you,
you.
everyone. Bye
See ya.
for now.